I once read a Reddit post about you, and holy crap, do those people have some problems. My working theory is that most people operate under the assumption that the only reason you should ever be removed from an online community is if you say something overtly bigoted or offensive. And the idea that someone would time them out or block them or ban them for simply like posting an annoying gamer take is one of the most offensive things they can think of. If they're not being an explicit problem, they should be allowed to say and do whatever they want anywhere online. That's what it feels like. Is it this? I think it's this. Plays around Nocturne nicely. There's also actual bigots that clutch their pearls to cups kind of. I mean, that's definitely true. But I also think it's really important to acknowledge that, like, not every person I block or ban on social media is a bigot, is, like, definitely the case. There are plenty of people who I'm sure are reasonable, functional human beings that aren't awful, who are just kind of annoying, whose opinions I really don't need to hear again. Like, I don't think you're a terrible person if you wrote me a bunch of posts telling me how you think Professor X was healthy and good for the game and didn't need to be changed, but I also don't want you to appear in my mentions ever again. That's just like not an opinion I need to hear or adds value to my life. My life is short. I don't need to read that again. Bloob! Sure, assuredly this works every time, right, gamers? Let's do this, actually, and then we'll decide whether or not we need to try and shake the center. We'll see how we roll first. So, I don't need to try and shake the center, then? Let's do this. What if Blob eats? A good question. They could have a shag of their own. Do I play around Shang out of them? Oh, I can't actually. I was thinking if I play 3 cards, I play around Shang. Wait, this plays around Shang, yeah? Because even if I hit Dr. Octopus, I'll have 5 on the left to 4, and then Doc Ock will be middle. It is funny. And Soulstone is inside of the... Or sorry, was Soulstone in here? Yeah, Soulstone's in here, so they can't stop it. Yeah, this is line. 100% to win the game. Okay. Sorry, you thought our glorious golden god was gonna miss?
Victory.
As someone who calls out dicks for being dicks, I assume people have tried to cancel you in the past, so what's the dumbest thing someone tried to cancel you for? That's actually a fun story 7 years later. So when I first went full-time in content creation, there was a right-wing YouTuber who decided that I shouldn't be a full-time content creator and they were gonna try and cancel me. And it turns out if you're not an absolute piece of trash, you don't just get canceled. So, after talking to people I knew in real life who were less than happy with me, the deepest, darkest, most evil thing they could discover about my personal life that they ran with as cancelable was in my old home, my wife and I had a wall that was designated as a coloring wall. And my toddlers had crayons and markers to color on that wall. So they ran with, Jeff is an unfit parent who can't control his child, and you should not listen to him or watch his content because his children color on his walls. And then, because there is absolutely no justice in the world, the person who made that video and tried to get me canceled with that story went on to make, I don't know, probably mid 6 figures or possibly even low 7 figures in YouTube ad revenue as a full frothing at the mouth right-wing social media rage baiter. If you're familiar with the Quarter Pounder, aka the Quartering, he got his start harassing Magic the Gathering content creators and cosplayers, and then went on to hunt bigger fish. Yeah, he got his start in Magic the Gathering, and he was a right-wing piece of trash there too. Yes, he is a person who, and I quote, after Dr. to come full circle, after Dr. Disrespect posted his "Yes, I really was sexting with a minor" in Twist Whispers post, he simply posted firm handshakes as a response. What an absolutely, it's just, yeah. Yep. Someone needs to check his hard drive, absolutely. Storm Raven, thanks to 11 months. Welcome back. What is wrong with these people? How much time do you have? I'm gonna stay. It's Silver Conquest. Who cares? I'm not Fastos on 3. It's not bad. I get to Grandmaster and White Widow next turn now. Classic Grandmaster enabling Gundlun. Alright, I believe in magic. Magic? I think we're dead. I think we're dead. Girl. Stern. And Shagman. Yeah, I can't win any of the others, though. Why move Nocturne? It is a little strange that they moved both of them. Maybe they wanted to play around me also having a move card? Possibility I could think of. played Shag into absorbing man. My opponent appears to have thrown their phone on the ground. Yeah, that'll happen. I think I'm gonna leave with them having Kitty Pride and us not having a 3-drop here. I guess I'm 4 out of 7 to draw one. Maybe I should stay. A lot of good 3s. Oh yeah, maybe they were making us being a clutter deck. That's fair, based on how things looked. I saw a White Widow.
Opponent snapped.
Let's make this the game. Hopefully I'll have an OTA soon. That sounds like Cope, Jeff. It sounds like Cope because it is. When does the OTA drop? An OTA drops precisely when it's ready to and not before. How big is the new Hercules for the Phoenix deck? I mean, Hercules at 3 doesn't really fit into the Phoenix deck's curve still, is the thing. I'm more excited about the Phoenix change for traditional move decks as opposed to Phoenix. What's my best draw next turn? Grandmaster, so I can go Jeff plus Grandmaster. Nightcrawler placement here for them. What do I think of this? And then we Sersi on the right. It's a little risky, but I think I like it. They could be Nocturning middle, though, I suppose.
Clear for takeoff.
They could Nocturne right here. I think I'll get a 7th turn. Gross. An average Sersi here. I think that qualifies as above average, gamers. Holy.
Victory.
Milady? See, chat, we just got her a glorious golden split. And she knows it. Ben's like, Jeff spent $150 on that gold Sersi. She is not bricking off at all today. Alright, let's put your cards into play here. Show me what we're working with. Not a mover, not a mover. Unlucky.
Oh, snap.
Snap on the magic draw. I'm gonna put magic here because they most want to play Nocturne here if they draw her. Sorry, I'll stop stream sniping him now and turn it off. Locate a singular card. Got me. Oh, PogChamp! When you've never been happier to see a beast off your Sersi in your life. Holy shit, video gamers. She's so good. What if I do this and then Grandmaster her center next turn? Holy shit, she just locked us in a room together, chat. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, seriously, the first beast was cool. The second one's a little bit much, okay? I'm gonna need you to calm down. Okay, and FYI, this Jeff has moved already. Assuredly, we don't get a third beast, yes? Okay, cool. This is Blue Marvel and Ant-Man. So this is 6 over here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Sersi is genuinely the most fun card to release in Marvel Snap this year. This is I think my favorite deck right now. But what an incredible game. Yeah, I snapped. I snapped already. More favorite than the Sersi junk deck. I genuinely can't tell if you're being facetious or not when you just asked me if I like this more than the Sersi junk deck. Is it because you read the title I have written down and then stopped there?
This land is always changing.
Is there a particular cost of cards you like to target with Sersi? Yeah, 3s and 4s are the best costs to target with Sersi. You highlighted a different one a couple of weeks ago. It was literally the exact same deck with a different card instead of Fastos, is my point. Literally this deck. I get that I changed a singular card, and I changed the name to Sersi Clutter to, like, call attention to the fact that I'm playing a new card. I can't think of too many bad fives for Sersi. Modok can be bad, and Taskmaster can be bad. Generally speaking, fives are pretty safe to Sersi into, yeah. Destroyer. No, we're talking about going into a 5. Hobgoblin can be dangerous. Yes, that's true. Can you shift something into Keg? You could not. Keg is not in the random generation pool, generally speaking. I think it's this. Makes him one smaller, but I think that's fine. Gives me one here to keep them honest in the middle. Let's see if we can test the right. That's fine, we got 3 more shots here. Missed it by 1! If you're looking at this deck and wondering about substitutions, I think Fastos and Jeff are very replaceable. I think Mockingbird and Grandmaster and White Widow are must-have cards where the deck just doesn't really function. All right, not Grandmaster on the left game. Anyone but... Ideally Fastos, but anyone but Grandmaster is acceptable. Man, if Fastos lands, it's turn 1 Fastos, turn 2 Fastos. Pew! That's fine. That's fine. Turn 1 White Widow, turn 2 White Widow. Also fine. Less exciting, but also fine. Yeah, I was playing Nico before in the Fastos slot. I wasn't super happy with her. I might try other things. She was okay. You don't have a ton of things that you're happy to, like, eat or demon. So she has some awkward sequencing in this deck. It's Athena in the middle for them. That's sad. Straw magic. Yeah, Doc got great. We'll work out. OTN is out. Perfect. I'm gonna win this game because I would like to win this game, and it's been a long, good set, and then we'll switch to the OT stuff. Hey, Jake and Mickey.
So what strategy are we doing today?
Are cluttering up our opponent's game board.
You got Jeff.
I do have Jeff.
What does Jeff do?
He is a baby land shark. He moves all around.
So he moves around. Heal. Like just in case the back spot's bad, you can move it to another spot?
Oh, that's a big Gilga Chad chat.
Like if you... So like... What strategy are you doing? Exactly. You know?
Hold on 1 second. Dad's got to count. This ties Blue Marvel middle, and then we hope for a Yahtzee here.
Hey, Daddy.
What's up, my dude?
What kind of strategy you playing?
We're playing a clutter deck, locking up what our opponent can do. No Blue Marvel! Okay, so as long as we don't hit a critical failure on the left, we're good to go here.
So what is this critical strategy is all about?
Nailed it. Sweet.
So what is this critical strategy?
Clutter strategy, it means you only have 12 spots you can put cards in play.
Okay.
And our deck puts, like, rocks for our opponent. Says, that's useless. It is.
I'm a log. I'm useless. I help the other player.
This deck generates a lot of genuinely good games of Marvel Snap, in my opinion.
So-
There are a lot of, like, meaningful decisions.
So the point of this deck is to try and to give your opponent to not do this strategy by putting useless rocks on their side.
That's exactly right.
And then getting the most points with your team
Yep.
in the tree.
Nailed it. I'm excited to have another non-ladder way to play best of one. Snap on the Nico draw here. Have Nico to eat magic. Get some cards going, even with the Subterranean. Is there more info about that event yet? Yeah, there were some details about Deadpool Diner posted on MarvelSnap.com. A week or two ago from the IGN update. Forget what exactly it was. It was a little bit ago. We did not, man. Really close game, but lost it at the end. Twin to win. Thank you for the 65 months. Welcome back. Nothing like a round to ads to remind you to use the Prime. That is true. Tub coming in hot for the 2/3 of the year. Welcome back.
Snap.
8 power Nico rocks for everyone. Oh baby. Oh baby. Are we double debris? No, unfortunately, that's not a game-winning play. We'll, however, happily Sersi and then Sersi again. I need to get rid of this with them having Luke Cage.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, come to Papa. Yeah, definitely Odin Surfer stuff.
Are ye worthy?
cowabunga. And for my next trick, my friend.
Victory.
Oh, casual 20.5 drop. No big deal. We won just in time for the rollover. Beautiful. $200 gold. The rich do get richer. Yep, buying that one. Only seen 3 games today, but they've all been wild. We've had a good set of Marvel Snap games today. The current format, like, really, truly, it's hard to overstate how good the current Marvel Snap format is. What does Black Swan do again? She makes all your 1 cost free the following turn. Current Marvel Snap format is lovely. You're not interested in ultimate variants. I own every ultimate variant that I want. I own every ultimate variant that I want. I'm also down to my last 100,000 collector's tokens, so gotta pace myself. White Widow is so good to Clintar. Change of plans. Pivot. Pivot. Good vacation. I did have a very good trip with the family.
Opponent snapped.
Am I staying? I'm staying. I think I need to unlock this. This gamer just snapped me on Tempo Max? I think that's what happened, yeah? Just trying to make sure I understand. I don't need to draw any more Marvel Snap cards to win this game, I don't think, so. This is just so resource inefficient. I think it's this. Better. Losing one of our cards there randomly is such a huge deal. Absorbing Man to the Sersi. I don't think that's very good, yeah? I guess I could take a 5. It's not terrible, and then I could Doc-Ock the center on the last turn. I could see a world where, like, this wins the game, maybe. You get double 6s on the right. Yeah, that's true. 6s are scary, though. Pull my dock before my shed. Okay, so they have one card and a Widow's Bite in their hand. I need to not get, like, Destroyer or Artem Zola here.
Minions to me.
Okay, now that's funny. It's bad for us, but it's also funny. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stay. I don't think they can win, says local man about to be Shang-Chi. They have a Widow's Bite and one random card. Wasn't a Shang. You think any form of mill will be on your best decks video anytime soon? No, I don't think the mill deck's basically ever been good. I think it's really frustrating to play against and it annoys people, but its performance metrics are always pretty bad. SDM, thank you for the over 5 years of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Professor Yanni with the brand new tier 1. Morning, good morning. Good afternoon, it's 2 o'clock now. Today's just flown by, chat. Zakar is a terrifying location in this matchup, and with my hand. Alright, so Enchantress and Shadow King almost assuredly playing Shang is one of these last two. Once they're playing one tech card, they can't help playing lots of others. Oh, if I'd have played my pig sooner, my Mockingbird would have been playable this turn. I kind of didn't want to play it on 1 because of Zakar, but I didn't consider the Mockingbird angle. I think we have a turn 7. Small possibility. Big if true. Maybe I'm supposed to Doc-Ock here, actually.
I still believe in heroes.
Skip into Heimdall. I think I'm supposed to dock the right. I think. So they drew one card, right? None of their cards impact 2 lanes, yeah? This just wins every time. I don't think I can snap them. I think we'll chase them out. Maybe they limp for 1.
Victory.
Could Doc Ock pulling Heimdall beat us? Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, I think they retreat if we snap them there. Does anyone know? Did they ever fix Nico 2X with Absorbing Man? Yeah, I'm wondering that. I want to take that as a line, but I don't actually know if it ever got fixed. It was bugged at one point. Is in the right order? I think I did. But let's double check. I'd actually rather just do this now, yeah? It's just Sersi into Absorbing Man, Sersi on the left. Yeah. As much as I would like to find out if that bug got fixed. Has it been confirmed that there's no balance changes tomorrow since the OTA is right after? So, in general, they don't try to balance the game via OTAs. Or via patches, because they're just so far out of line. So there could be card changes, but card changes and patches tend to be focused around, card changes inside of patches tend to be focused around, making, old cards redesigned as opposed to rebalancing the game. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's no or few card adjustments in tomorrow's patch based on their expectation set, and then also confirming that they're still an OTA. But they said the primary purpose of tomorrow's patch is to tee up. Yeah, Shadow King left's a good call, and I should put Dr. Octopus here. They can't put points in the middle. Just annoying tech cards .deck plus Doc Ock. Yondu and Cable with no Baron's Evos, really? Strange deck building decision. Yondu's such a mediocre card when you're not enabling Baron. Interesting board here. Looks like no toxicity. No toxicity here, Woody, never. Would Shadow King have lost to be playing nothing left? Yeah, probably, but they were pretty far behind, so it wouldn't be surprised they just didn't want to play anymore. Alright, let's see if Sersi Clutter can close out an infinite ticket for us, huh? This deck's really solid. I've had good stats with it. And by I've had good stats with it and it's really solid, I mean the metrics on Untap for it are atrocious. It's easy to blunder with that deck. Yeah, I suppose. It's also probably just not very good. Something that's very true in Marvel Snap and most other card games is you will regularly hear people describe decks that aren't very good as they're not bad, they're just hard to play. The reality is the deck's probably bad and people just enjoy playing it. People just for whatever reason hate to say like I enjoy playing a deck that's not very good. The truth is good decks are good because some amount of the time they're gonna carry you through making mistakes. If a deck requires perfect play for you to win with it, that's probably because it's kind of underpowered, but if you play perfectly, you can make up for the fact that it's underpowered. This might constitute a hot take, but I'm not sure that there are many in my 2 decades playing card games, I'm not sure that there's really many decks that I would genuinely describe as hard to play. I think certain people find certain card game mechanics more challenging than others. Infinity, thank you for the 18 months. Welcome back. No, Gwent was one I never got around to touching. There was a point where Bounce was pretty skill intensive and powerful. I don't think the Bounce deck was ever actually that hard to play as like gonna be my TLDR. There are about to be a lot of longs. There are, in fact, about to be a lot of longs. Do I want to miss a draw here? Probably not.
Wakanda forever! Wakanda forever!
Or I'm with you for sure.
Victory.
Look at all those sandcastles.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
I don't want to Sersi my White Widow, is the thing. So I think I'm widowing left, and then we're gonna go Widow, Absorbing Man, Sersi. They're obviously Mr. Negative. I assume they're snapping us back on a Mr. Negative draw. Hear anything about Nadu? Add some type of draws a card when it gets targeted, or your creatures get targeted or something. I think I saw that one on Twitter. Yeah, so even if they have Mr. Negative on 3 here, I get to cut them off of 3 draws in a row, yeah?
Wind, aid my hand.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. Just call me Brittany, baby, cause I'm toxic.
Wakanda forever.
Oh my god, and I have priority. So I get to make sure even if they have Arnim Zola, they can't top deck it. They can't hit the 1 and 3. No! 1 and 3s for you, gamer. Yippee! Location is full. Location is full? Location is full. If you haven't seen this incredibly toxic deck before, it's one of the many decks you're missing by not being subscribed to my YouTube channel. 7 days a week, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. The best of the best decks that I play here on stream get highlights there. They're not all as toxic as this one, I promise, but this is certainly up there. This one is titled Evil Sersi in my decks. Yeah, with good reason. Poro King, thank you for the primer. Appreciate the 22 months. Another infinite ticket for the pile. At number 19, number 20. That's so many infinite tickets, chat.